Kidazzler. Kidazzler? Kidazzler.
Kidazzler.
What a fun word. It's bouncing. It's buzzing. It's sparkling. It's kissing. It's laughing. It's singing. Santon, can you hear the music in the word Kidazzler?
Yeah, I can.
Can you play it?
Okay, let's do it. Kidazzler.
Improvise on it.
Kidazzler. Kidazzler.
Hey, Kidazzler! How do you think Kidazzler is spelled?
I think it's spelled K-I? No.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Kidazzler.
It's double Z.
Oh, forgot.
Yeah, it's double Z.
Damn it.
Kidazzler.
Kidazzler.
Some people think it's double D, but it's double
Kidazzler.
Z.
Z as in zoo. Double Z. So Kidazzler.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, big applause to Santon, my talented son, musician, Berklee College of Music graduate, and also blind and autistic. Hello guys, it's Julia at livewealthyretirement.com, and that was my son Santon. If you'd like to hear more of Santon's music, please visit his YouTube channel and subscribe. I will post the link below. I would also like to see you on my channel more often, and I would greatly appreciate if you subscribe here and click the bell button to be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you. Kidazzler really is a cool word, isn't it? But not only the word is cool, but the company itself is pretty awesome if you correctly understand its goals and logistics. In this video, I'm going to introduce Kidazzler to you, and you can find more information in my full Kidazzler review 2020 on my blog. I will also post the link below. Alex, Julia, and Kobe Raymond are the founders of the company. Alex and Julia, husband and wife, are also parents of 2 young kids. At some point, they got frustrated with how much of their valuable time is wasted on search for goods and services for their kids and for the whole family. They figured that they must be not the only parents who would love to have everything a family might need in one place. They also realized that not every family can afford financially all the services, activities, and even essential products that are available in their neighborhood. Therefore, they've decided to build a parenting platform together with other parents and pledge to give back to the community by sharing the company's revenue with all the contributors. Unfortunately, there are some members who seem to join the Kidazzler's community for all the wrong reasons. They must have thought of Kidazzler similarly to those online survey companies, where you fill out a survey and get paid a few dollars for the task you've completed. Well, Kidazzler has nothing to do with it. Its idea is completely different. So people who join in with made up and wrong expectations end up with dissatisfaction and anger. There is now enough information written about Kidazzler. Only I have written 2 articles, one in 2019 when I was observing the company's development and recording it step by step. And another one recently in 2020 with a summary of these observations and comprehensive detailed explanation of the company and its business. So it's people's responsibility to learn before getting involved in something. I'm glad that you are here now watching my video, and I hope that you will watch to the end. And if after finishing watching this video, you consider joining the Kidazzler community, then you will go and read my review before actually joining. Most of the other reviews that I've come across were written in 2019 and never updated. I've read several and found some outdated and inaccurate information. It's interesting that one of the reviewers in his list of disadvantages for the company writes, "It's too good to be true." Well, we now know that it is true. And I just want to mention that in its majority, the Kidazzler community is awesome. It's very enthusiastic and very supportive. All right, let me show you now what Kidazzler has accomplished within only 2 years and what you can expect from the company and its product, the all-in-one parenting platform. The Riemann family started the Kidazzler company in 2018, less than 2 years back from now. The vision was to create a free all-in-one mobile application which will list every single family-friendly business in the United States and Canada. Wow! This is not a modest scope to begin with. Together with the community, they would create this huge free database. In the future, the listed in the directory businesses would be able to also advertise on the Kidazzler platform for an affordable fee. When that happens, Kidazzler will be able to give part of the revenue back to the community. Here is what the founders say about their pledge to give back. By making the pledge to give back the foundation of Kidazzler, we hope to reward as many parents as possible with a monthly share of our advertising revenues. Kidazzler is built on the foundation of trust and honesty. If you think about Kidazzler's pledge to give back, you will see that it's not a job. It's not a get-rich-overnight scheme. It's an opportunity to add businesses in the directory now and share in our ad revenues from these businesses later. When we get paid, you get paid. But before Kidazzler could invite the supporters to join in, they had to have an infrastructure in place where people could register at businesses and keep track of their contributions. This means that the Kidazzler team of developers needed time to create an initial version of the website and mobile application before the company could announce to the public their invitation to join the Kidazzler community, and thus mark the opening of phase 1 in the Kidazzler's life. Not only the parents of young children were invited to participate, but any resident of the US and Canada who is over 18 years old. People join Kidazzler for free, register, and invite more friends to grow the Kidazzler community faster. Then, members would find family-friendly businesses and add names and public contact information to the directory. The businesses would be logged under the contributor's name so that no other member of the community could accidentally duplicate the entry. The added businesses would be notified by an automated email and have an ability to claim their free listing by verifying their contact information, adjusting category, and adding some photos. Have I mentioned any money yet? No. That's because there was no money involved so far, except for the company's expense to build the infrastructure. In April 2019, Kidazzler entered its phase 2. The directory was still under development, but the sales team started reaching out to the businesses and introducing advertisement plans to the owners. For businesses who choose to advertise on the Kidazzler platform, Kidazzler application provides tools and ability to create eye-catching ads and live feeds announcing their ongoing events, deals, and promotions. Paying members are featured for more exposure. Some businesses have purchased the advertisement plans at this early stage. Some revenue started coming into Kidazzler, and according to its pledge to give back, Kidazzler started sending monthly rewards to the contributors whose businesses became paying members. The amounts in this phase 2, were very small, but don't forget that they were recurring on a monthly basis. The sales reps work off the list of the businesses and not by the contributor's name. So how many of your businesses were contacted is a result of a pure luck or its absence. I won't go into the numbers right now, they are shown in my blog post, and I will also give you a tour over my Kidazzler account a bit later in this video, so you'll see my numbers there, if you stay with me to the end. In February 2020, only 2 years since the company was born, it's still a baby, Kidazzler launched its beautiful parenting platform on its mobile application, and all-in-one directory is now live. The directory counts over 1 million businesses. The Kidazzler community has grown to hundreds of thousands of members. The residents of the US and Canada, travelers to these countries, parents with young children, families without children, individuals, anyone can now download Kidazzler application for free. You can download and check it out after you finish watching this video. Everyone expected that money would start flowing in now. But the coronavirus pandemic happened, and most of the activities for everybody have been frozen. But not for the Kidazzler's innovative leaders. Kidazzler added mobile businesses to their directory and continued working during the pandemic with businesses that operate online. Per LinkedIn profile, the size of the company is currently under 50 people, and the sales team is definitely even smaller. The leaders realize that it will take a long time for their sales managers to get in touch with each one out of 1 million businesses, usually multiple times, before the business opts in for advertising. This is normal, understandable, and expected by the company. But the contributors would like to have those extra dollars coming in rather sooner than later. Therefore, the leaders came up with 2 special programs where the community members who want to take more active roles could apply and, if accepted, speed up the process of contacting the businesses they've added. One program assumes commission-based direct sales, and the other one does not require selling at all. Read more about these programs in my blog post. The link is in the description below this video. Once the world comes out of this pandemic and things get back to normal, Kidazzler and its community are ready to move forward with an increased force. Thank you for staying with me this long. If you are considering joining the Kidazzler community, please stay with me a bit longer to get familiar with the Kidazzler back office for the members. If not, I hope you would head over right now to the App Store and get your free Kidazzler application. But before you go, if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a like, and feel free to leave your feedback or questions in the comments area below. Thank you. I've stumbled upon the Kidazzler name in February 2019. I've read every little piece of information that was available back then. Kidazzler already had its website that explained their idea, their vision, strategies, goals, and community contributions and rewards. However, no other sources of information existed yet. No reviews, no any assurance that this is actually a legitimate company. Even the names of the founders were not disclosed yet. I still joined the Kidazzler community because, first of all, I really liked the creative, innovative, and, in my opinion, very thoughtful initiative. Secondly, there was very little risk involved. If the owners turned out to be scammers, then I would be robbed of a few hours of my time, but I would lose no money at all because everything was free. And thirdly, in my already long life, I haven't lost faith and hope that good still exists in this world, as Alex Riemann phrased it a few months later. The biggest risk I saw in joining this little known company was actually hurting my faith in good, if in fact the owners happen to be scammers. I am so glad that Riemanns are nice, honest, and respectable people. They even empowered my belief that good is still around us. Having said that, I want to remind you that scammers do exist, and I want to warn you not to jump on any opportunity that comes your way and seems attractive at a glance. Please do your thorough research, analyze the risk, think and decide whether the opportunity is worth the risk, and if you should or should not try it and get yourself involved. As I said, Kidazzler welcomes everyone over 18 in the US and Canada to join in for free. You saw my child. He is almost 29 years old. Yet he needs my care, and I had to quit my occupation in order to be available for him during the days. Even though he might still enjoy some activities for little kids, it wouldn't be appropriate for us, his parents, to bring our bearded, half-bald baby to the children's places. There are enough grown-up activities that he can and wants to participate in. In my blog post, I show you the broad range of business categories in the Kidazzler directory. So Kidazzler is good for everyone, whether you have young children or not. You don't have to be a member if you want to download and use Kidazzler free application. But if you would like to become a member of the community and a contributor, then you would need an invitation code. Joining the Kidazzler community is by invitation only. If you don't have that code from somebody else, you can use mine. My code is embedded in the link that I am sharing with you under this video. So let me now take you on a tour around Kidazzler dashboard that is accessible only by the members. And I'll show you my numbers, my potential earnings, my actual earnings, my team of friends, and so on. Let's go. I'll share my screen with you. If you are new to Kidazzler and you type in the address bar of your browser kidazzler.com, you'll get to this page. It is asking you to enter invitation code. If you have one, just go ahead and enter and click arrow to get to the sign up page. If you don't have one, you can enter mine right here, or the easiest would be to just click on the link in the description of the video. It has this code embedded. So the link is livewealthyretirement.com/Kidazzler, but my invitation code is embedded in it. Once you click on that link, you'll get to this sign up page. You can watch this short video at the top, which gives you a little more information about Kidazzler, and sign up either with Facebook or enter your basic information, name and email, and create password. Nothing sensitive is being asked. No credit card, no bank account, no social security number, nothing like that. So once you are done filling this information, click on sign up button and you'll get the account similar to mine. So let's head over to my Kidazzler dashboard and I'll show you what it looks like. This is my Kidazzler dashboard, and you will have the same if you join, except that your numbers will all be set to 0 to begin with. So here you can invite friends and add businesses. At the time I joined Kidazzler more than a year ago, there was a limit of 45 businesses that each member of the community could add to the directory. It is done so that one active and enthusiastic member would not take over the entire directory. It gives each member equal opportunity to add the same number of businesses during the same period. Then Kidazzler brings the maximum up every month. The current maximum of businesses each member can add in is 270. I've only added 133 businesses and 277 friends joined Kidazzler using my invitation code. This is because I was doing Kidazzler on my spare time. As I said, you need to have another occupation, another source of income, and of course, family always comes first and takes higher priority. Let's now look at this impressive number. $10,094 a month. This is my potential earnings. What's potential earnings? It's a perfect scenario. That is, if every business added by me, by my friends, and by friends of my friends decided to become advertising members of Kidazzler, then I would get this much money per month. Is it realistic? Probably not. But this number can go pretty high in the future. It takes time though. So let's look at breakdown. I've added 133 businesses. I will receive $10 per each business that becomes advertising member. So it's $1,330 per month. My friends added 3,853 businesses. I will receive $2 for each business that becomes a member that was added by my friends. Another $7,706. And here are businesses added by friends of my friends. 1,058 businesses times $1 per business that becomes a paying member. Another $1,058. So here comes total of $10,094 a month. So this is probably not going to happen ever. But this number can go pretty high in the future. It will take time, but let's see it at the numbers with more realistic values. I've added 133 businesses. If I do nothing else, at some point of time, let's say 40 became advertising members. Does it sound more real? I think so. So 40 times 10 is $400 a month. Out of 3,853 businesses added by my friends, let's say 200 became advertising members, paying members. If it's 200 times 2, another $400. 400 and 400, 800. And in this group, let's say out of 1,058 businesses, another 100 opted in. So another $100. $900 a month, that is if I did nothing else. But I am going to add more businesses, and I hope that my friends will do the same. Why not? I don't set aside much time to spend on Kidazzler. I go on with my day and do my errands, and while I'm out and about, I pull my phone out of my pocket and snap the signs on the buildings that I am passing by. Whether I am taking my son to his activities or I go to the store, whatever I do, I just take pictures on my way. Then I come home and spend a few minutes just to find additional information about these businesses if something is missing on the sign. I'm now considering to participate in one of the newer programs that Kidazzler added. That will take my focus time, and I would like to try it and see how it goes. But up until now, it didn't take time at all, so I hardly can call it a work. We are being rewarded for such a minor contribution. Would you like to see my snapshots that I have done just before the pandemic began? Let's take a look at these pictures. Those are my iPhone pictures. Okay, Center for Pediatric Dental Care, good for Kidazzler. Music Makers, Maker Studios, Brookline Academy of Dance, and so many more. See, let's add Music Maker to Kidazzler right now. So the phone number is 617734. I click Add Business, and this is physical business, it's not mobile. So I go Physical, and first I add the phone number to see if this business is still available. Nobody else locked it under their name. Okay, by this time, Kidazzler would let me know if this phone number is already in their database, but it's not. So now I go ahead and put in Music Maker Studios. So now I need a business address. Here it is, 185 Corey Road, Brookline. And here is the website. Everything I need is right there on the fence. Here we have available addresses, or if you don't see it here, you can add it manually. And I see it says Brighton, not Brookline, but I am familiar with the area, so I know that it's just a borderline between Brighton and Brookline. So I assume it's Brighton, but I will verify this. Now let me do business category, music, and again we have a list of suggestions, music school probably, and let me get the website, musicmakerstudios.com, and now let me go to their website and verify the address and see if email address is available. Here we go. Contact. Okay, it's actually Brighton. And here is our email address. I copy, I go back to Kidazzler and add email address. This information is optional, but it's helpful. This email is needed to send this automated email that business would be able to claim their entry. Whenever possible, I'm adding email and website. Okay, it looks okay. And here we go, add a business. Here we are. That's how easy it is. And now I have 134 businesses. Last night, while I was recording this video, it was getting late, I was getting tired, and I've decided to take a break until tomorrow. So this morning I came to my computer and I first checked my accounts, Facebook, email, and others. On Facebook, I had a friend request. I checked her profile because I didn't know this person, and there she was advertising a business that seemed relative to Kidazzler. So I've checked this business, its location and phone number, and it happened to be not in the directory yet. So I've added one more business, and then that page led me to another page, and I've added one more business. So altogether, I added one business before your eyes yesterday and two businesses this morning. This number should go up by $10 with each business I've added to the directory. When we started this recording, it was $10,094, and this morning it was supposed to be $10,124. But instead, I see $10,564. So where $440 came from? Well, I look at the breakdown, and this number hasn't changed, but this number went up. So $440 were added to my potential earnings by my friends. Each business added by my friends adds only $2 to my potential earnings. Extra $440 means that while I was away, my friends added 220 businesses. You can see that it is still very possible and pretty easy to add businesses to the Kidazzler directory. And it is also easy to add friends. As you know, I have a website, and most of my friends come from there. But my team is far from the largest one in the community. There are many members who have more than 277 friends in their groups, and they don't have a website. If you understand correctly what Kidazzler is about and can explain it to your friends, getting them to join for free should be not difficult at all. And here's how you do it. Click the invite button, and from here you can invite on Facebook or Twitter. You can also copy your link, which has your invitation code in it. This is mine, but there will be yours. So copy it and share on any social network that you are part of. Or if you know your friends' emails, you can send invitation via email right from here. You must be wondering what my actual earnings are. Well, in phase 2, when we just started receiving rewards from Kidazzler, there was no direct connection or even much relation between our contribution and the rewards we were receiving. That's because the Kidazzler sales representatives work off the list of the businesses without regards to who added those businesses. It all depended on a chance. One person could have no team of friends and add only, let's say, 2 businesses to the directory. And by pure luck, both of these businesses got contacted by Kidazzler, and both chose to become the advertising members. This person who added these businesses would be receiving $20 per month. Another person could have a large team of friends, and together with her team, they added the allowed maximum of businesses. Yet only a small part of their businesses got contacted by the sales team at this early stage, and none of the contacted businesses have purchased an advertising plan. Then these people were not paid during the phase 2 at all, but they will be as more and more businesses get contacted by the sales reps and more become advertising members in the future. Well, luck is not among my close friends. I don't get lucky often. None of the businesses I've added to the directory have chosen to participate yet. During phase 2, I was receiving $2 per month from 2 businesses added by friends of my friends that opted in as paying members. Recently, after the directory was launched, one business of my friend also became an advertising member. So my current earnings are $4 a month. And then the pandemic started, and then everything kind of frozen. So let me show you the breakdown. Here, 0 of the businesses added by me became the members, paying members. 2 businesses of friends of my friends opted in back in 2019, and these $2 I have been receiving for a year. And recently, one more business opted in, business added by my friend. So another $2 are added to my total rewards. At this time, it's $4 a month. I don't get discouraged or disappointed because we'll get out of the coronavirus pandemic, and over time, more and more businesses will be contacted. More of them will see the great value in advertising on the Kidazzler platform, and more will choose to join in. All you need is patience. The higher our potential earnings are, the higher our actual earnings will be over time in the future, even though our actual earnings will probably never reach its full potential. In general, for all of us, the rewards were not high during the phase 2. I don't have access to other people's records, but some members shared their numbers in our private Facebook group. Some people reported that they didn't get paid at all, and the maximum monthly reward that I've seen were under $100 a month. I show a couple of examples shared by the members in my blog post. You can see their screenshots there. On this dashboard, you can also see these fancy badges. They are just indicators of your rank. Depending on how many friends you added and how many businesses you added, you get a new badge. These are my badges, and I've added more than 175 friends. My next milestone is 500. I haven't reached it yet, so I am Founders Circle Silver, not gold yet. And here I've added over 120 businesses, Superstar Producer, Bronze, and my next target is 140. I haven't reached it yet. Then I will become Silver Superstar Producer. That's all it is. And the maximum here is, as you can see, 270. Also on this dashboard, you can see who your friends are. Only names, if they set up picture, and how many businesses they added. And you can see businesses, your own, your friends, and friends of the friends. But businesses are not connected to names. You can somewhat modify businesses that you've added personally. You can modify address, website, email, add category. You cannot modify the phone number. And if business is already claimed, then Kidazzler assumes that the business owner takes care of the accuracy of the information. So you can't modify it anymore. But if it's not claimed, then you can click Edit Info and come to the same screen where you edit business. And here you can modify everything other than phone number. You can add category as well and click Update Business. It's helpful to have email addresses, like I said earlier, but not all businesses list email address on their websites. So if you find the email address later, it's very helpful to put them in. And you can view all the businesses, all of your businesses that don't have email address information by checking this box. So all the businesses that missing email are listed here. And the last thing that I want to show you on this dashboard is your profile. You can access your profile by clicking on your name. And here you have the same links as on your dashboard: invite friends and add business. This is just repetition. And you can also access settings. In settings, you can add your picture, change your name, your location, city and state, your email address, and also you can add or modify how you want to be paid, via PayPal or Venmo. I think that's it. This concludes our tour around Kidazzler dashboard. I hope it was helpful. Once again, thank you very much for staying with me to the end. I really appreciate your time. I hope you found this information helpful. Please do subscribe to my channel and leave me your feedback and questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.